Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Just kidding, 24 hours ago, you and I had a coffee break. So in case you missed my big news yesterday, or my coffee break where I shared with you guys Metamorphosis, or my quad with ColourPop Cosmetics, I'm gonna link that video in the description box below because I think you're really going to enjoy it. But I basically go through this quad and explain to you the significance of the colors, what they represent, swatches, and how awesome they are at transforming eyeshadow bases. So I really hope you guys will check out that video if you haven't already. But I did have this look in that video and I wanted to kind of wet your toes into the possibilities of this quad. So I created this really daytime wearable, no I'm just kidding. I created this really fun look showing you guys how to use kindness, or everybody's favorite shadow in this quad. I mean, right? So I'm showing you guys how to use kindness as a transformer all over the lid using a black base. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please keep watching. The first thing you're gonna do is take a neutral matte base, whatever base matches your skin tone or a little bit lighter to brighten up your eyelid space. I will have all of these products listed in the description box below. You could also use a concealer if you have one that you prefer to use. I like to pat it with my ring finger at first, and then I take a synthetic brush. We will be using all synthetic brushes for this look today. And just blend it out all the way from the base of your lashes all the way to your brow bone. You're going to take a creamy matte vanilla shade, any type of creamy matte vanilla shade that you have, and you're going to apply that the same thing from the base of your lashes all the way to your brow bone. Now we have like a rock star, super heavy duty base that is going to ensure that your shadows go nowhere. A lot of you are telling me that you have problems with your ColourPop shadows creasing, and I don't have that problem if I just naked put them on my eyelid, but I wanted to make sure to show you guys this trick in case you were one of those that have like the oily lids and you get the creasing because of all the glitter or the shimmer. That's one thing you can do, is apply a base, then a shadow, and then like a base shadow, and then proceed with the unicorn magic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Strength, and Strength is the satin sort of toffee shade in this quad, and I really like this color because even though it's a lighter toffee, it would really show up on a lot of skin tones. And it can be used as a transition shade. It can be used as a color to emphasize the lower lash line. It can also be used as a lid shade. It's one of those colors that can go in so many directions. And even though it leans warm, because of the satin effect that it has, it's a multi-purpose shadow. So you don't have to restrict yourself to using it as a transition shade. Then you're going to take a black eyeshadow crayon or a black base. It could be a black waterproof pencil, anything that is a long-wearing black anything, and you're going to apply that to the lid. So take that and very carefully apply it to your lid. And don't go all the way up to the crease. Stay right below the crease because we're going to blend it out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a blending brush, maybe a smaller one or a more tapered one, and you're going to take the color Bravery. That is the coffee colored or the chocolate brown. And I love this brown because I don't know if it's warm, I don't know if it's neutral. It's one of those browns that just looks delicious. Have you ever seen like a brown eyeshadow where you're like, damn, that eyeshadow looks delicious. It looks like chocolate. That's what the shadow looks like. And this is one of those browns that can be used in the crease, in the lower lash line, all over the lid. It can be a really great transition shade if you take just a tiny bit and really blend it out for those of you that have like a medium or deeper skin tone. What I'm doing now is I'm taking Bravery and I'm putting it in between the black shadow that we used and Strength. So just put that right into the crease and take your time blending it out. The key with ColourPop shadows is to use synthetic brushes if you have them. And then I'm going to go back with Strength, the Toffee shade, and I'm going to reapply it to this area right here. I want to make sure that it doesn't get lost. You want it to be a really beautiful gradient. Now take a smaller blending brush, like say, where is this guy? A little one like this, and you're going to dip it back into Bravery, and that's going to go in the lower lash line. So we already applied Strength, and then this one is going to go really tight close to our lashes. And I'm just using the same brush. Now take that water resistant, whatever you're using again, and you're going to apply that to the waterline and the tightline. This part's always tricky because it makes my eyes super red, but eventually it'll go away, so don't worry, it doesn't hurt. Then take a small smudger, and whatever kind of spilled over into your lashes, just blend it out gently, so you kind of smoke out this area and it balances out the drama of this eyeshadow look. Now it's time for the most important part of the entire look, when we're going to use kindness. Can we please take a minute to rejoice in the beauty that is this shadow? Isn't it perfection? So you're just going to take your trusty old ring finger, no tools needed, and you're going to apply that everywhere that you put the black base. So this is what's going to happen. Do you see how the black base pulls the turquoise out of the shadow? And this is what you're going to discover out of all of these eyeshadows is, depending on the base that you use, you're going to pull a different color out every time. If you use like a brown base, you're going to pull out almost like a purple or maroon base. If you use a cream colored base, you're going to pull out like a golden pink type of shade. Am I making any sense? I really hope I'm making sense. So right now with the black base, you see you're like, holy, what is that? That's like a peacock shade. And if I were to have used Bravery as my base, this chocolate, it would have given me a really beautiful, almost golden plum shade. It's amazing. These shadows, there's a reason it took us this long, you guys. They're amazing. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply liquid liner, and I got this really dramatic wing going on, a couple of coats of mascara, and some false lashes, but because that makes me nervous, I'm probably gonna fast forward through it, so just sit tight and hold your breath for me. That's a completed look. What do you guys think? Transformation, right? So, okay. If you want to be successful at using ColourPop shadows, because I know a lot of times you guys are like, oh, I don't know how to use them. They're so strange. The texture, it's weird. I suggest using a really good base, you know, a really great base, like a concealer or maybe a paint pot, and then going over it with a neutral shadow or even a setting powder, and use all synthetic brushes. Synthetic brushes are going to be your friend when it comes to ColourPop cosmetics, even cheek products, like all of their products. Synthetic brushes are your best friend. So you know how I feel about Transformers or Transformer shadows or Transformer lip glosses, robots in disguise. I love them. I love them because they give you so many possibilities. I mean, they inspire your creativity, and you basically have like 700 eyeshadows in one quad. So it's a really, really awesome trick. It's basically a sheer duochrome that is going to inspire you, and that's what it's all about, right? So if you want to know more about the reasoning behind this quad, how it came about, and some up-close swatches of these shadows, I'm gonna link the birth story of this quad with ColourPop Cosmetics in the description box below so that you guys can click on it and perhaps become inspired. I'll also link all of the tools and products in addition to the quad that I used in this tutorial in the description, because I always take care of my pandas. You know how I do. That is like a Cliff's Notes, wealth of knowledge, description, jam-packed information section of life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Look out for more. I mean, I want to do more for you guys because I want to show you guys how awesome these shadows are. When you see them together, you're like, huh, do those really go together? But trust me, they do, and they will inspire you. I think that's it, guys. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you found this video